Hi everyone. I am here for the same reason I always am. I'm designing something and I'm doing it semi on camera. So that is what I'm doing here. If you can't see my screen, wait a moment, it will appear. It doesn't serve anything to like spam me. Oh, I can't see, I can't see, I can't see. Just give it a second. It takes a while because YouTube is slow with these kinds of things. I can't do anything to make it magically show. There's no like button or anything. Okay, sorry, you're not supposed to hear that. But regardless, there's no button for me to solve it if it doesn't show. That's what I'm trying to say. It just takes a moment to just appear. So here we are. Okay. I'm drawing Cedric next. And yeah, it needs to be small enough to be able to be on the blanket. I can't make it like huge. It needs to be repeated and all of that. So I'm gonna try my best to draw a dog. Okay, one thing with Stitch Fiddle is it updates the screen automatically, so it keeps like moving everywhere while I'm not touching anything. That's really great. I have a little banner there as well, kind of just as a decorative piece. People are bitching about it on Facebook, but it's not supposed to be like, it's not text. It's just decorative. But people are saying that it's not legible and they want me to redesign it. But I don't know if I want to do that because it's a pretty piece. Like it's meant to be swirly and all fancy. So yeah, you often have these small designs on mosaic crochet. I'm thinking maybe if I remove, yeah, I think I'm gonna remove the sensual stitch and see what it looks like. But other than that, there isn't much I can do about it. Like this one here is what I mean. I would remove that and see what it does. But other than that, I think I'm pretty much gonna keep it the way it is. Because it's cute. It's all fancy, swirly, and all of what it needs to be essentially. I don't think I'm gonna show this on the Skinny Puppy Facebook group. To be honest with you, because like people are gonna go blah 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 blah. Because it always happens. Like people like my art on that Facebook group, and all is fine. Um, but I always get a few people who are weird or like they act entitled to my art. Like that's the biggest thing that happens. I get people messaging me, "Hey, send me this, give me that," kind of thing. Yo, I'm poor. No, I'm not sending you my few $100 blanket that I designed myself for my favorite band. You know, well, I've had weird requests, but yeah, people are very chatty sometimes, and it goes like that. It happens like that. So I don't know if I will share the pattern or anything. Maybe I'll just share some photos of the blanket itself. But one thing is for sure, this is not for sale and it's not for profit. So I don't want to give it to anyone who's gonna profit from it. Cedric. Yeah. Cedric is a bunch of parts now, by the way, because he's been killed. Ogre did it. He murdered Cedric. So heartlessly. He did. He absolutely did. We don't have a Cedric anymore. Okay, I'm looking for a picture of him standing up, but there aren't that many. I see dogs, and I'm just like, why did you call your dog Cedric? Cedric's not a dog, it's a coyote. But okay, it's a coyote. It's a very cute coyote. I had pictures of it, but I deleted them. Because they have a certain person in the photo I did not want to see. Should have kept them, but okay. I'm gonna have to look through my memories. That's so annoying. Hold on. Okay, my phone screen doesn't work anymore. I'm guessing April. No, I don't even have the photos of me and the band anymore. I deleted those. But I don't know why I didn't keep the photo of Cedric. Because I should have that. Like the stage props and everything. I always take a photo of those. Okay, weird enough. Okay, I have photos of Cedric, but they're not mine. They're from someone else. Oh no, this one is mine, but you can't see all of him. He's covered by something else. What's that? Recovery code to get into my Shopify. Oh wait, I can delete my comment from a certain person. I don't need this anymore. Okay, I have like a silhouette of him. I'm gonna try to piece things together as much as I can. I'm sorry, guys. I have to blow my nose. Hold on. There are anniversary cakes now on the Michael's website, but gosh, they're so expensive. And like, I tried to apply the coupon, but it's not applicable. Just to piss me off. They're $45 for one cake. And I get that super bulky yarn, but I'm not gonna pay $45 for one skein of yarn when I barely have food in my pantry, you know. But they're so pretty, though. I kind of want the green and brown, because I've been wanting to make naturey stuff for a while. I've been talking about it. Okay, let's use my fan because it's really hot. By the way, if you do want to help with my bills and whatnot, head over to my Ko-fi. Our rent is due very soon, and I don't have a lot of money. So if you want to help out, that'd be really appreciated. I don't want to get into problems again. Okay, I have like a part of Cedric here. And I have the whole thing. People sent me photos of him, but like you can barely see him and he's from far away. So I'm not bitching about it, I'm just saying like I can't use them for that. Okay. Yeah. Uh, okay, I'm gonna try to design that on WinStitch. I can't show you, like I already said. I can only show you the browser. So I'm sorry about that. You're not gonna see that part. Where is the other one? Okay, for some reason it didn't save when I saved it. I can see it, but it's not there when I open WinStitch. I don't know why. That's so weird. Like it's in the first row of things. But it's just not there. Never mind, I just can't have it. I don't know what the fuck is with Facebook, but it's not letting me have my own picture that I took. It says JPEG, but it says GIF in the thing. So it's like a virus or something, I think. I don't know. I don't know. It says that the type is JPEG, but when you save it, it's no longer that. It says GIF instead in the name. And then I can access the picture. And again, it warns me twice that I'm closing the thing. I don't know why WinStitch does this. If anyone knows, please tell me, because that's annoying. I hate that. Like, I don't need to be You can just tell me, okay, you closed the thing, or not even tell me, because I closed it. I sure as fuck no. I'm sorry, I'm kind of complaining for nothing, but I don't understand why they have to warn you twice that you closed something without adding a picture. Like, that's not useful for me. Okay, you just closed this. Well, yes, no shit, Sherlock. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that, but when I crop, it crops the whole thing instead of just cropping what I crop. Okay, I really don't get why it's doing that. I'll do it again. Okay, and now it's not doing it just because I said it did. Okay, we're gonna change that to actual JPEG. No, we're gonna do GIF. Cause no PNG, cause now I can't access this through WinStitch, and WinStitch takes um GIF PGN PNG. Yes, it does. Okay, all right. The thing is, the picture I took is straight, but the other one that I have is skewed, so it doesn't match up. Like if I superimpose it here, the positioning of Cedric is wrong on the other one. I can't rotate it because WinStitch doesn't let you do that actually. So it would have about 16. It's not letting me resize that. Okay, let's try to draw Cedric. Oh, that's true. I forgot one thing though. I have to do the thing like this. Okay, there's a problem with this already. It's not matching up the number of borders that you need. Like it's up instead of being down. But when you make something like that with mosaic crochet, it has to be every two. It can't be every one because you have to switch color every row. And that's how you're gonna be able to have your stitch go over each other to make the design look the way it looks. Okay, and that. Okay, one of them needs to be angled. The legs, obviously. Okay, that's easy enough to do. And then you have the knee. I think I sort of have it. Yeah, I have a good Cedric now. Yeah, okay. Again, you're not going to be able to see it. I'm very sorry about that, but that's just the way YouTube works. It's not letting me put it on the screen. Do we want it to point forward or backward, you think? Like towards the center would be better, right? Alright, I'll do that. I have to redo this. Okay. Oh, I did the perfect Cedric. Wait until you see him. Like right now, you're not able to see, but wait until it appears on the screen. Okay, I just want to count how many things I need. I need another bee. Here. Okay. And that is 14 stitches exactly, which I have a repeat of 15 stitches. I'm sorry, this is difficult to do without anything. I'll draw it like this without taking into account the exactitude of the stitches, because I need to be able to like see the shape, which I won't be able to see if I don't do that. So that's why I do this. He looks very Cedric-y. So this would be Cedric. And now I would add the stitches and make it look like it's supposed to. Like this would have to be actually here. And then here you would get that inserted into the mouth to make it look like it's supposed to. And don't worry, I'm gonna swatch it. Still have Madonna stuck in my head. Mind you, I'm not really exactly a Madonna fan. I just heard Material Girl on the radio and now it's just permanently stuck in my mind for the rest of my life. Or, yeah, this makes more sense. Actually, if I put it there. What if I do this? Wow, yeah. But that would mean that I couldn't put that there. So I'm guessing it still needs to be like this. Or maybe if that would mean this. And it doesn't look good. Okay. I'm gonna try this then. And I think this would do that. Okay. Oh. Oh, here is where I need this stitch. And so that this uh maybe or or this. Yeah, I'm thinking that needed to be there. And then um this would split further apart. There, like that. Ah, this needs to be here though. Oh, hold on. There. It looks Cedric enough. To those who know who Cedric is, if you don't know who Cedric is, you have no clue what that is. It looks like a very unhinged dog. But that's Cedric right there. See that. Um, but before I test it out, though, I'll make a swatch of this. Before I put it everywhere, I'll test. Hold on, my nose is not wanting to nose properly. It's. I'm thinking maybe it's a little bit too high up to look like an actual Cedric, maybe. So yeah, I'll make it straighter. Funny coming from a gay. I'll make him straighter. Sorry, Cedric, you can't be one of us. But it's just because the shape here kind of takes away from it, you know? Like, it takes away from it visibly being Cedric. Because in real life, you can see him, but it's different if you're actually there. Okay. I'll make him straighter. Yeah, it's better if I. No, I. It's, yeah, it's a little bit too difficult to do this. Yeah, I'll redraw it. Sorry. Ah, boy. This one is smaller too. Okay, I don't know why the layer doesn't work anymore. I can move this one, but I can't move the other one. Yeah. I think I'm just. I don't know. that here might actually help. Yeah, okay. Yeah, uh-huh. And if I did that, uh, yeah. Okay, yeah, that helps. That helps some. I think the problem is this is a little bit too elevated, or this should actually be this. I think that would help too. Or maybe. Okay, I'll try and see what it does. Hi, Ian. How are you? Sorry, it's taking me time to see people's messages. And now I can't see my screen anymore. Okay, I'll make my Cedric swatch. I'm so tired of making fucking swatches. But you gotta do what you gotta do. If for those who aren't aware, this is from Skinny Puppy, and them designing a blanket after their final tour. I saw your drag look. It's gorgeous. Like, that's perfectly hot. Don't mind me over here. I'm just dying. I'm just passing away currently. I'll tell you once you can visit my grave. Is this 5 millimeters? Yes. Okay, I'll test it. I'll test it. You know what? I don't think I will test it. I'm tired of testing. Okay, let's. Okay, that's not supposed to happen. That's supposed to be like this. Sometimes it just doesn't work. Okay, so I have to do a line here so that Cedric is evenly spaced between things. Okay, where does it stop? Here? Here. Okay. Yeah, it needs to be a little bit more, well, less spaced. I think that makes more sense. Okay, let's count how many stitches, because I did it wrong, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I think the first one will have to be moved. Oh no, see, there's 7 between these ones. And this one is 6 away. So if I move this one forward and this one forward, I don't know. Yeah, I need to move this one for sure. Okay. I will redo the series of Cedrics. If you're wondering, the blue is just to help me calculate how many stitches there are between each. Where are you up to, everyone? Okay, I have 7 here, but I have 6 here. So I could, I don't know, move this one back and have one more here. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna redo everything, don't worry. Seven. Okay, this is supposed to be gray, I'm sorry. Hey, I made it. All right, I fucked something up though. There, easy fix. Okay, we're gonna clean this all up. Yeah. All right. This is not supposed to happen. Okay, I'll redo the stitches that are missing. I don't know why they are missing though. Well, this is gonna be so annoying to do once I'm at that stage, you know. But we have little Cedrics now. Very proud of my little Cedrics. So we have two choices. Either I reverse it, like either they're all looking towards each other, or I just repeat this whole thing. If I reverse it, we're gonna have to draw because you have to have premium to do this. See, so it would be either like that. Oh shit, there's something missing here. So, either they're all looking in the same direction, or I reverse. What do you think? Oh, you're starting a cardigan. That's awesome. Because I think it still looks good. Like if they're all looking the same direction. And when I do the other section, like at the top, I could reverse it. Because this is gonna be This is gonna be a repeating blanket, like it's gonna be symmetrical. Once I reach the middle part, after that I'm gonna do the motifs in the opposite order. Like I'm gonna do this and then this and then just like the opposite way. So I could reverse it the second time around. And also make Cedric in white, because he used to be kind of a cream color, but he got painted red for the final tour. He's been used a lot throughout his life. So, but I think that so far, see, this is really cool. I think it's really cool. At least from my perspective, it is. I gotta show my friend. She's a big fan. Who's messaging me? Misplay. I don't care. Good boy, Cedric. People are posting pictures with Marilyn Manson, and I'm just like so fucking annoyed. So yeah, he could be all looking this way, and then the other way. I think I'm lazy, so I think that's what I'm gonna do. So there's another thing I did want to check out, to like do red eyes for my aliens. Because it had colored eyes during the tour, so I don't know. But I don't know what I want to do after Cedric though. That's another thing. We'll put the little bee in red to not forget to change colors though. He's a good boy. He's a very, very, very good boy. Oh, I just noticed an inconsistency. There's 3 stitches here, and there's only one here, so we're gonna remedy that. It can be bigger though. Okay. I think, yeah, it has 2 on either side now. Now that's better. Yeah. And then some kind of, I need another banner idea for like at the top of Cedric. I could do some kind of lines. Yeah. Oh, this is going to be interesting because right now I'm at row 14. And this measures 4 inches, just about 4 inches. So, like for 15 rows, just about 4 inches. And um, we have so far 90 rows. So 15. So far, we have 23 inches already. We're close to the middle. This to be very long, but yeah. Look how big. Like, look how massive this is. If you didn't know, this is like wingspan. And it's gonna be bigger because there's gonna be an envelope border. This is mosaic crochet. So yeah, I don't know what to design for the border, so I think I'm gonna actually just work on it now. I still don't know if I want to do the eyes with special stitches in red. I'm too lazy to do anchor stitches everywhere. Uh, and to change the color every single time, you know. Well, I would only have to do it 13 times, but yeah, but that's but. And I'm already at the place where I would have to do it, so that's the thing. Wait, I have 16 rows. I was wrong earlier. So 17. Okay, I'll see if I have the motivation. We'll try to do it actually. We will try. Cause the row I'm doing now is this one. So I would have to use red here, here, and here. It's not that bad, but also lazy lazy town. Did you ever watch Lazy Town, or was that only in Canada? It was a kids show, and they played music. They had like a band. It was very weird. They had all costumes and all of that. Very colorful. Not demure at all. Not demure. I'll try to see if I can actually do a color change. 'Cause, I would ask Robin how she does it, but I don't want to bother her with techniques like that I can learn. She's been really helpful, so I kind of don't want to overdo it with the questions. Okay, I have a tangle that I really don't want to untangle right now. Yeah, okay, it's stuck there. It doesn't want to unstick. Yeah, it's done for. I gotta cut that. It's a shame because it's all this yarn wasted, but it's stuck there. Like the knot didn't want to undo itself. It broke the yarn. So we're not gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna try now. I have 4, 8. Okay, I have to do 8 stitches in between each. We are gonna try. Okay, this one is gonna be hard to change color on. Because it doesn't have anchor stitches because these are single crochets. But they're gonna be covered and we're gonna anchor the next row, apparently. Okay, let's try for the first time to do this. So I should be able. I think I'm gonna carry the thread. Yeah, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And 1. I already have to anchor. Oh, 1, 2. 4. Oh, oh, I forgot to anchor. This is the first time I do this, so bear with me. Wait, or does it need to be like this? Oh no, it's even worse. It does need to be trapped inside, okay. I'm gonna show you after. One, two, three, 4, and 5. Okay. You have to like skinny puppy a lot to do this. Cause I fucking swear. Yeah. If the tail unravels, I'm gonna tuck it the other way, but for now I'm taking a break from efficiency. Efficiency break. I really want the eyes to be red, but I don't know. Because it's a lot. Because the pattern that I'm testing, the second one, the fourth one actually that I applied for by Robin, which is Crochet with May, that's her handle, has those color changes, but I don't know how to do them. So I guess this is gonna be good practice, but so far it doesn't look very good. Well, mind you, it's my first time doing it, so maybe I'm doing it wrong, but we'll see. Well, I'm not doing it wrong. I'm applying the technique, but I don't know how to make it look seamless, if that makes sense. Okay, so do we try again? For those unfamiliar, an anchor stitch is when you go in the front loop of your double crochet in the row below, but also you attach it to the front loop of your single crochet in the row above, so it provides stability and keeps the row above from being all wobbly and not staying put. That's a huge problem in mosaic crochet when you have um, motifs where you have, for example, an entire row of double crochets over your last row. It would be detached from it completely. So if you use anchor stitches, it reattaches it instead of just regular front loop only. Front loop only is great, but it doesn't provide the stability, so you would do anchor stitches. And the thing with tapestry is when you hide it inside, it's supposed to hide it better, but I'm not finding that actually. It's not really helping. Like right now, it doesn't look very good, and I'm not sure I want to keep doing this. Because if I do that, okay, that's above. We're gonna see if there's a way to do it better. I'm gonna have to mute myself. I apologize. Okay, I tried to watch a Cindy Bird song tutorial, but she's not actually explaining how she's doing it. She's just saying, "Don't forget, you have to switch it so the color doesn't show, or you have to switch it, or you have to do this and that." But she doesn't say how to actually, where to actually change the color. So now I guess I'm not more advanced than I was. Most of the tutorial is just kind of her making mistakes and trying to figure it out, and not actually telling you how to do the color change. So I'm gonna figure it out myself. Mind you, I'm not complaining about that channel. She has super good videos and tutorials, but this one, yeah, this one is not clear. Like there's no, oh, this is what I'm doing. And as an autistic person, I need that. If I just see you working, I can't understand what you're actually doing. You have to say, oh, I'm changing color before the but she doesn't actually tell you. She's just, oh, I kind of she's just like, oh, I kind of do this until I have to do that. Or I kind of change color at a spot where it won't be showing. But she doesn't actually tell you which spot that's supposed to be. If that makes sense. So yeah, that for me is confusing. I'm not understanding. So I'm gonna continue to just carry my thread. I don't really want to have to deal with all the ends to weave in and all that. So I'm just gonna continue to carry my thread and anchor the stitches on top. It's not inconspicuous, it shows through, but that's the best I can do right now. Like it shows. But when you make a mosaic blanket, actually your stitches are gonna show through no matter what you do, because you're working double crochets on top of single crochets, and double crochets are more airy and split than them because they're longer, and so they kind of move to the side like this, and so you can see through them. They're not like a solid fabric because they're very long. They're not attached for their whole length. So that's kind of why when you do color changes, it still shows through double crochets. That's why. I bet you didn't know, but now you do. I'm still stuck with this in my head material and be another girl. So I'm a material NB. Okay, and this one can show because there's gonna be a white stitch on top. Who else is a material non-binary? There was an article recently that Madonna is saying she was very distressed and she was gonna try to look like her old self as much as possible before her show because people were complaining about her surgeries, which are pretty extreme. Like she does not look like she looked before. Her whole face is different, but mind you, this is what she wanted. So people are just being picky and annoying and being, oh, this isn't Madonna, blah, blah, blah. So she's redoing her whole face again until it looks more like she wants. And I think that's very sad. Like, if you want to see Madonna, you shouldn't go see her just for her to look like a beautiful woman of a certain age, blah, blah, blah. Like, you should see Madonna because you like her music, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why people take the look into this so much. I don't see bands I like because they look good. My favorite band is Skinny Puppy, and they're in their 60s. I'm not very concerned with aging rock stars. Like that's not a thing for me. I just go there because I like them. You know, I like the bands. So I don't understand that kind of mentality. Madonna doesn't look like she used to. She looks so different with these surgeries. Of freaking course she does. That's the point. Like, she wouldn't have gotten all of that if she wanted to look like her old self. But now she's having more surgeries to restore her face. I don't know. I get that I sound pissy about that, but like, we need to relieve the pressure we put on aging celebs. Like, it shouldn't be a thing. It shouldn't be a problem. You should just be able to live your freaking life and look the way you do without everyone being like, oh, but you don't look like your old self. Oh, you got too much surgery. Oh, you didn't get enough. Or you're too fat now. You know, there are like 20,000 articles about how Brendan Fraser supposedly doesn't look good anymore because he got injuries and disability and blah, blah, blah. And he's by no means an ugly man. He's just older now. And he's not in shape because he can't work out as much because he's disabled. Well, he has disabilities. He's not like he can still walk, but he's had injuries. Like he's had big injuries on set and things like that, and that takes a toll. But he's not an ugly man. Like he's so handsome, and he's still handsome, and not just for someone with injuries. He just is a good looking person. I don't give a flying single fuck what you think that oh he looks different or whatever. He's handsome and that's all there is to it. I don't get that thing that oh different. I just don't get it. Like, do you like Brendan Fraser's acting? Yeah, so shut up. The rest is irrelevant, you know? If you don't like his acting, don't watch his movies. But like that's the same thing with Madonna and her music. But yeah, Material Girl has been used for reels a lot lately. And I keep seeing it on TikToks and reels and shorts and all the things. But yeah, I was just reading like she's trying to look at like her old self as quick as possible for her next tour because people are complaining. They don't want to see her the way she is now. And that, I think that's so sad. It really makes me sad because, what? I'm not gonna ask, like, any musician I like, oh yeah, do it like you used to. You know, I went to see Ministry and Al removed all of his piercings, but I didn't go to him to complain. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna sit there, well, stand there and watch the show and have a laugh. Like, I don't care that he doesn't have piercings. Like, it's not why I went to see Ministry. It's actually because I wanted to see Frontline Assembly, but you know, I still enjoyed Gary and the Ministry, of course. But yeah, let's be truthful. I went there for Frontline Assembly. It's one of my favorite bands, and I love them. So that's why I was there. I wanted to see that. I wanted to see Bill Leeb in person. He's so different than in pictures. He's really handsome, which I don't particularly care about, like I was saying, but he's very. He has a vibe. Like, you need to see him in person to understand what I mean. But on stage, he is just very particular. Not in a bad way, in a very good way. I want this to be clear. He loves Bill Leeb. Really cool. Really. He's very sweet on social media. Like, he was. Uh, he once followed my personal Insta, and I was like, okay, that's intense. I don't think he's following me anymore because I don't post on there, but one time he did, and I was like, wow, Like, wow, that is cool. But yeah, um, I just think it's sad how intense we are being with aging celebs. We should stop going too thin, too big, too this, too that. Oh, but I'm just concerned. No, you're not just concerned. You're picking them apart. That's what you're doing. Like, stop lying to yourself at the very least and admit that you're doing this because you don't want to face aging and looking different. So you gotta bring down other people for looking different. That's the part you have to be truthful about, in my humble normie opinion. Well, I'm not a normie, but I mean like non-celeb opinion. My, you know, oh, if I do this, maybe. Oh no, it's strapping it under. Okay, that's not good. But yeah, I don't like doing anchor stitches because they require more focus. Christ, I'm gonna have to redo that at the top too, because I'm having two of each motif, like I was explaining. But I'm just a young, an old young person with an opinion. I don't really matter in all of this, but to me, it seems like if you like and admire someone, it shouldn't matter that they don't look the same throughout the years. I get that it's unsettling to see the people you find so pretty not look the the same you expect them to anymore. But it's the fact that people have to go, oh, they're not beautiful anymore. That's wrong because it depends on the perception you have of a person. It doesn't depend on how they changed because you don't see some things as beautiful anymore because of society standards, and anyone over 50 like supposedly looks bad, but like that's not true. They just look different. They have wrinkles, so fucking what? It's not a bad thing to have wrinkles. You don't look bad with wrinkles. I'm almost finished with this row at least. And gosh, it's already 5. I need to stop sleeping all day and working all night. I have like 3 heads finished. Okay, no, I have 2 to finish. I'm using the bright red for the eyes because I want it to really pop, and I think it looks better. But when I do some other parts, I'm gonna use the dark red. I'm a material envy. I was watching Dawn's live earlier. I hadn't in a while. I saw some of you over there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cover this up. Material NB. I wonder who else really do. Okay, let's cut long enough to weave back in. And now I'm at the white row that will cover this up. It's so hot right now. Someone on Facebook's complaining that we have heat advisories now. Okay. Why not complain that there are sidewalks while you're at it? I'm so tired of people being like, this thing that is better and just very convenient is the end of the world because I didn't have that and I survived without it. Yeah, just because you survived harsh conditions doesn't mean that we don't get better stuff. That's a bit sad, I find. Like, come on, progress, people. Doesn't mean that every progress thing is good. Like, the internet is fabulous, but also it raised the crime rates and a lot of stuff. But it also helped education. Just one example. But not all progress is harmful. A lot of it really does help, like healthcare. Vaccines were a big innovation, and it's changed so much, so many things, and we still bitch about it. Like there are so many anti-vaxxers, anti-vaxxers, or whatever you want to call them. We're like, but it makes my child autistic. I don't know. I'm autistic and I'm vaccinated, but I don't care if that's what had. It doesn't make people autistic. Okay, that's not what I'm saying. But if it had, I would still have fucking gotten it because being autistic's not a bad thing. If you think so, get the fuck out my channel because I'm autistic. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why do people need to be this way? Just be a human and be understanding and loving. Okay, we have little cute faces. Almost. Because they're not cute yet. They don't have eyes yet. They just have one red line. Yeah, we're gonna go with the white again. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. I never say blah, blah, blah. Oh, that's true. I'm supposed to watch that 90s show. Okay. I don't wanna. I don't wanna focus. I wanna work on this blanket for the rest of my life. Because I love it so much. I'm being a little bit extra spicy today. I apologize for that, but sometimes you just need to rant and to be irritated. I guess it's a neurodivergent thing. Sometimes you're just in a mood. I'm not saying it's an excuse, I'm just saying it's a thing that happens, okay? Just being transparent here. But sometimes I want to be bitchy and I want to bitch. And it's a common thing. Watch Orion Kelly. He gets he gets in those moods too so much. And I love the guy, he's amazing, but yeah, he definitely gets in those moods. He's an autistic YouTuber, if you didn't know. Okay, so now I need to do two. Two, one, 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 two. Okay. Oh, we're already starting to have eyes. That's gonna be pretty straightforward. But I'm probably gonna take a break after that because I really don't want to do color changes again. I ate fries for lunch. It was good. Okay. But now I'm hungry again. Since I'm already at like row 90 of the motif, I don't have that much yet left to design. That much anymore left to design. So I'm gonna start thinking about what I want in the middle, and I was thinking giant fucking brain. But it's gonna be tough to design though. Oh, it's so cute. I'll show you, but um, yeah, hold on. It's gonna have bigger eyes than this. Don't worry, but I'm just in awe of this. Alright, I'm gonna have to go. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna take a break from this and maybe design a little bit more off camera. But thanks everyone, and I'm gonna see you later. Bye.